Hello traders, it's Graham here from Kilted Trading again. What a week of trading it's been last week, guys. Lots of news and lots of activity, and of course on Friday we had the Quad Witch event in the US, where we have on the same day we had options expiring, we had futures contracts expiring. We had the VIX going, up again, notching up, and of course we had our friend Jerome Powell speaking again, with the Feds also jumping in and buying more bonds. So it was a crazy end to the week. I certainly did not trade the S&P 500 on Friday night, but I did watch on the sidelines with interest, and we ended up basically on the three main indexes: S&P 500, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, Nasdaq. They were all in the red by the wash up. So yeah, that's certainly going to move the markets a little bit this week. Things tended to fizzle out a little bit with a number of spikes with coronavirus again. So look, I thought I'd take the opportunity this week just to review some of our trades that we've taken on the calls previously, look at one open trade that we have, and also one of the trades I took during the week, which was probably my trade of the week, and I'd like to break that down for you. So let's get started. Let's get right into it as usual. So we did. I had a call on TE connectivity. I mentioned to you guys a short while ago that I was looking at this particular US stock, and I traded this one. So this one turned out to be a winner, which we actually had a 10.4% win on this one, which represents a 1-to-1 sort of risk to reward ratio. We had our entry, just to summarize, at $77.40, which is just round about here. And basically what happened was we actually had a target up here around the $100 mark. However, you can see there it's popped up, and then we thought, yeah, we're off to the races. We're off. Next resistance is going to be up probably around here somewhere, and it's sort of done a bit of a reversal here. So we did have a trailing stop on this one, so we actually got taken out at $85.50, which did represent still a very good trade, and as normal, we are professional traders, right? So we log all our trades. So lesson learned on this one. So we've got the setup here. Lesson learned: have the trailing stop, especially in times of high volatility, to protect your trade. Remember, rule number one in trading is always protect your capital. So this is a good example of why you have a trailing stop in times of high volatility, and it certainly protected us here. If we look at where the stock is actually now, it's actually pulled right the way back to $80.70. Yep, so it's getting back to close to where we have actually entered in, and we, with the pullback on Friday, who knows, we might have more of a pull down. So with the trailing stop, banked a winner on that one, which is good. Now we'll just review where we're at with JB Hi-Fi. So I know I guess gave you guys some focus on this one, a bit of attention again fairly recently. I am in this trade. I got in at $35. So we're back to local stocks here in Australia and the All Lord. So it was down at 35, about round about here. I'll bounce around here with the cursor. Round about here we got in, guys. Now it's popped up. Our sort of first problem area is probably up around here, which is a $43 and 51 cents. But I continue to like this stock, especially we've had the spike up again locally, so we're probably going to see some more restrictions come on, which happened on Saturday with Dan Andrews coming out and saying, Victorian Premier saying that he's starting to put some more restrictions back in place with the spike up. So we did have this pullback, guys. I wasn't too concerned about this one. There's plenty of strength in this one. We see the momentum still ticking up. We've got our kilted RSI here. Remember, the bullish stocks tend to run between the blue lines here, or what we'll call our power RSI. That's still pointing to the upside, so we've still got plenty to run on this one. And we've got a brand new updates to our kilted strength meter down the bottom here, so we can see here that we're starting to tick up again. So yeah, this one's still looking quite good. It will be a winner no matter what happens here. We've got a trailing stop at $36.60, so this is a winning trade. It's always nice when you get those. You can set your stop and you will have a winner no matter where it goes. So if it does start to reverse and come the other way, then we'll get out at $36.60. So current price, we're at $39.98. So we're up 14.23% on this one. So this one's moving in our favor, and I continue to like this one. So moving along, we've got a trade. I thought I would show you guys this trade I took earlier in the weeks. Now we're jumping now to Forex. And one thing I do, you probably see here, I do like trading channels or identifying channels. In Forex, they tend to appear a bit more, and I love trading channels. So general sort of rules here when you're trading a channel: if it's a down trending channel, you really want to be getting in at the top here. And then taking the shorts. You don't really want to be going against the sort of main trend on this one. You can see there we've had this sort of move down, big move down, and we've got this sort of pullback that sort of happened here. Noting on our kilted strength meter that's actually showing this range, and you can see that on the chart there. If we let's see if we can box this off a little bit for you here. If we start around probably back here. You can see this sort of box range sort of here. Now we did spike up a little bit, but if you box that off there, that sort of represents why it's showing sideways here, because you've got this price action moving within this range. So what I did was, we actually had a double top here. Now I know a lot of folks actually traded this in the Forex market on the British pound against the US dollar. Now I'm on a daily chart here, guys. So that was a nice trade with a double top. I was more interested in this channel. So you can see here we've come along, big drop, and then we've gone straight back up to this point here, and then I've drawn the channel, and that's when I've got in. So when it's come back down around this, so we had this sort of resistance line that's been in play. It's from the double top. When it's broken that and it's come down under, I've actually gone short. And first target is basically down here at the 122.621. When it hits here, I will probably be looking to take 80% off here. And then we've got another sort of zone here that we need to get through, which would be my second target. Then third target's going to be down here. So my trade plan at the moment is trying to get down to this level here, around the the 122.719 area is what I've got marked up. Once I get there, from our tips and tricks last week, I'll be taking 80% off. The reason why I'm going to take that off is I'm up 295 pips on that one. So percentage wise, that's a really good sort of risk to reward ratio on that one that I've taken. So my stop loss was up sort of on this one. I actually had it up above the channel top here. So looking to have a good trading week this week. Hopefully it doesn't reverse on me, but that's where we're sitting right now. So I love trading channels. It's something I've sort of built, I guess, a bit of a system around. Now this one's actually on the Kilted Strength Trend Pilot, rather, where I've taken this trade. It's just helped me here. It's showing me we're going down again. We've got the decision candles here. We could even have traded off this bearish pin bar here, which I think was my entry point from memory. I always like to trade off something, but I've also got the MACD on here as well, which is also pointing down. So you can see there, everything was lined up. We've got the red dot here, so we had the red above the blue here as well. We are still moving sideways, but I am expecting a bit of a further push down on this one. So that's it for reviewing our current trades. If we look at where we actually sit with a result of those trades, we're sitting a lot better now. So we've got our win rate up at now 50%. We've got 4 trades. That I'm just clocking the trades here when we actually close out the position. So at the moment we've taken I guess 4 trades that have completed. We had 2 wins and 2 losses. We've still got the JB Hi-Fi trade on the go, and our profit and loss at the moment in less than 2 months for sort of trades that I've called or got you guys to have a bit of a look at, obviously all for educational purposes. You guys, I'm not saying you take these trades, you just have a look at them. That's trades that I'm looking at currently at Kilted Trading. So we're up 10.88% in less than 2 months on the trade calls. And obviously we're journaling all these entries as well, just so that we can receipt. It's always really good to journal what you do and write down your lessons learned, which I've done here, which I've got you guys across as well. So thanks for listening. I am going to be looking at setting up a Facebook page. I'm quite excited about that. Looking at doing a little bit more marketing, and looking to actually advertise some specials for those who are on the sidelines at the moment, looking to get in, maybe get some of the indicators. I am looking at doing a special. It will only be for probably a short window, guys, but I'll be advertising that on Facebook once I set up the Facebook page. And I'll be letting you guys know on the YouTube channel as well when that comes out. If you like what you're seeing, remember to subscribe, hit that bell, and stay tuned. And as always, stay safe, look after your families, and good trading this week, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.